I think the Supreme Court has made some terrible decisions.
US President Joe Biden on Saturday signed a bipartisan gun safety bill into law, the first major federal gun reform in 3 decades, days after the Supreme Court expanded gun rights. The SCOTUS on Thursday declared for the first time that the US Constitution protected an individual's right to carry a handgun in public for self-defense.
It's going to save a lot of lives. Thank you also very much.
Mr. President, we take a couple questions.
Thanks.
The president also repeated his criticism of the Supreme Court's ruling on Friday, which eliminated the constitutional right to abortion nationwide, and said his administration was going to focus on how states implemented the decision and make sure they did not violate other laws.
Yesterday, I spoke about the Supreme Court's shocking decision striking down Roe v. Wade. We've had a lot of discussion about that in our whole household. What do you think is it? Anyway, Jill and I know how painful and devastating the decision is for so many Americans. And I mean so many Americans. A decision is implemented by states. My administration is going to focus on how they administer it and whether or not they violate other laws, like deciding to not allow people to cross state lines to get public health services.
Gun control has long been a divisive issue in the nation, with several attempts to put new controls on gun sales failing time after time.
Today, we say more than enough. We say more than enough. It's time when this seems impossible to get anything done in Washington. We are doing something consequential. If we can reach compromise on guns, we ought to be able to reach compromise on other critical issues, from veterans' health care to cutting-edge American innovation and so much more. I know there's much more work to do, and I'm never going to give up. But this is a monumental day. God bless us with the strength to continue to work, to get the work that's left undone done, and the lives lost that can't be saved, that are obviously gone, but will be an inspiration for us to do more. From Columbine to Sandy Hook to Charleston, Orlando, Las Vegas, Parkland, El Paso, Atlanta, Buffalo, Uvalde, and for the shootings that happen every day in the streets that are mass shootings that we don't even hear about. The number of people killed every day in the streets. Their message to us was, do something. I don't know how many times we heard that. Just do something. For God's sake, just do something. Well, today, we did. While this bill doesn't do everything I want, it does include actions I've long called for that are going to save lives. It funds crisis intervention, including red flag laws. It keeps guns out of the hands of people who are a danger to themselves and to others. And it finally closes what is known as the boyfriend loophole. So if you assault your boyfriend or girlfriend, you can't buy a gun or own a gun.
The new legislation includes provisions to help states keep guns out of the hands of those deemed to be a danger to themselves or others, and blocks gun sales to those convicted of abusing unmarried intimate partners. It does not ban sales of assault-style rifles or high-capacity magazines. The law does take some steps on background checks by allowing access for the first time to information on significant crimes committed by juveniles. It also cracks down on gun sales to purchasers convicted of domestic violence.
Thank you also very much.
Mr. President, we take a couple questions.
Thanks. I have a helicopter waiting for me to take off. We're going to have plenty of time to talk about a lot of this.
Do you think the Supreme Court is broken, in your view?
I think the Supreme Court has made some terrible decisions.
These decisions were made by the Supreme Court.
It provides new federal funding to states that administer red flag laws intended to remove guns from people deemed too dangerous to themselves or others. Biden said he would host an event in July for victims of gun violence to mark the bill's signing.